The land of the Buddha is everywhere. With a Buddha mind, one sees the Buddha in all directions, and thus this very earth is the Buddha land. The Buddha land is not somewhere high above the clouds, beneath the Bodhi tree, or in a distant realm. It is right here, on dewdrops, on the branches of trees, in the green forest, across the grassy fields, in the footsteps of a monastic, in a child's hand, and in a mother's voice. Everywhere reveals the image of the Buddha. One does not need to go to Lumbini to see the Buddha. One does not need to enter a temple to see the Buddha. One does not need to listen to a Dharma talk to see the Buddha. Simply because everything we come into contact with is already offering us a Dharma teaching. The dewdrop is a Dharma discourse on interbeing, presence, and dependence. The branch is a Dharma discourse on environmental preservation, stability, and impermanence. The green forest is a teaching on the Sangha, on transformation and harmony. The grassland is a lesson in nurturing, cultivation, and care. The monastic's footsteps are a discourse on peace, serenity, and liberation. The child's hand is a Dharma teaching on continuity, non-birth and non-death, and the miracle of life. A mother's voice is a sermon on love, loving speech, and selflessness. If we do not pay attention, we cannot hear these Dharma talks, yet they are the subtle sounds of life itself. Simply by listening deeply, we feel happiness, welcome peace, and realize at once that this earth is the Buddha land, and Buddhas are present throughout life. The dewdrop is a Buddha. The tree branch is a Buddha. The green forest is the nourishing abode of the Buddha. The grassland is the Buddha's field of compassion. The footsteps of a monastic are the Buddha's own. The child's hand is the Buddha's hand. The mother's words are the Buddha's voice. Wherever we look, we see the Buddha, and even within ourselves, there is a Buddha. The Buddha mind is within our own mind. The energy of the Buddha flows within our own energy. When we practice the virtues of the Buddha, we become no different than a Buddha. Participating in Vesak, Buddha's birthday, is to witness the birth of our own Buddha nature. The earth exists so that humanity may exist, and every person has Buddha nature. Thus, earth is the Buddha land, where all beings cultivate, act, and love with the energy of the Buddha. This energy does not come from Shakyamuni Buddha or Amitabha Buddha. It is the natural potential within each human being. When one acts in accordance with their true nature, loving, compassionate, tolerant, generous, non-discriminative, patient, letting go, one comes into contact with the Buddha's energy and benefits all beings. But when one acts against their true nature, with hatred, anger, violence, jealousy, greed, selfishness, and attachment, one aligns with Mara's energy, bringing harm to many beings. No one can liberate us. There is no one to pray to. We must liberate ourselves and light our own lamp to walk the path. Humanity is born to practice happiness and transform suffering, nothing else. We do not ignore beauty, virtue, or peace. We know who we are, where we are going, what we are doing, and what we are saying. Dwelling in the present moment, we touch countless Buddhas. The Lotus Sutra teaches that from the earth, countless bodhisattvas and Buddhas arise. Who are these bodhisattvas? Who are these Buddhas? Are they the statues seated in majestic temples like Vinguyem? Certainly not. We are born from the earth. The trees and grass are born from the earth. All beings are born from the earth to cultivate and to become Buddhas. The Lotus Sutra also teaches that carving a Buddha statue brings boundless merit. This is true. But not only when carving a physical statue for a temple, admired and worshipped by many. Rather, we must carve this Buddha statue within our hearts, unceasingly practicing the Buddha's path. When our heart contains the Buddha, we see the Buddha in all things, and we ourselves become Buddhas. Thus, if there are immeasurable sentient beings in this world, there are likewise immeasurable Buddhas. The Buddha realm knows no boundaries. Earth, Mars, the moon, the sun, all planets and galaxies are part of the Buddha realm. The sunlight may be obscured by day and night, but the Buddha mind is not bound by space or time. Like the energy of compassion, wherever it radiates becomes the Buddha land, be it heaven or hell. When a politician brings the Buddha mind into governance, peace and prosperity follow. Not material wealth, but the prosperity of peace, love, and ethical values. True peace is not merely the absence of war, but the deep understanding that only through experiencing suffering can we truly appreciate and commit to peace. Buddha is a name, and the historical Buddha is but a name. Every person possesses Buddha nature. The Buddha land is not limited to India, Nepal, Afghanistan, Iran, or Kashmir. It is also in Vietnam, the United States, North Korea, France, Venezuela, and the United Kingdom, and throughout the world. The energy of the Buddha is everywhere. Therefore, going to any country is going to the Buddha land. One cannot claim that being at the Buddha's birthplace, at the place of his first teaching, or where he entered parinirvana, guarantees contact with the Buddha's energy. Nor can one say that building temples, offering relics, sculpting statues, printing sutras, or performing rituals brings access to that energy. Similarly, a country free of war, full of business, bustling media, and modern infrastructure is not necessarily at peace. The Buddha's energy is not in those external forms. Peace is not in the absence of war. One who lives mindfully, practices the precepts, knows how to restrain anger and transform craving. This person generates Buddha energy. Likewise, peace is found through living peacefully, calming violence, simplifying consumption, listening deeply, speaking lovingly, living deeply in the present moment, protecting nature, and harmonizing with all beings. Peace is not a performance, nor a goal to achieve. It is a continuous, unceasing practice. Peace already exists. We only need to behold and embrace it. There is a story about a young novice Samanera named Hian Tree, who at the age of 7 had already begun practicing peace. He ordained with Venerable Sariputta and learned contemplations on the impure elements of the body. On the 8th day after ordination, he went on alms round with his teacher. Along the way, he saw a farmer channeling water into his field and asked, "What is he doing?" Sariputta replied, "He is digging a canal to bring water to the rice." Later, he saw a man sharpening arrows and asked again, "He is making the arrows straight for shooting." Then he saw someone shaping wood into cartwheels. Reflecting on these, Hian Tree thought, "Water, arrows, and wood are insentient, yet people can shape them. I am sentient. I have understanding. Why don't I chisel away the defilements and delusions in my mind to attain truth and liberation?" From that moment, he committed to practicing peace in his own heart.
Likewise, humankind possesses all the conditions for peace. With practice, we can fully enjoy these conditions. There is no need for struggle. Look at your own hand. This is the Buddha's hand, guiding and protecting you on the path. Even the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, could not escape the Buddha's hand, no matter how far he leapt. There are countless situations in life, but with a peaceful mind, even from a single condition, peace arises. Peace does not come from outer conditions, from policy, economics, or resources. It comes from the mind. A peaceful mind brings about a peaceful world. The mind is the foundation upon which external peace rests. All phenomena are neither tainted nor pure, just as the world is neither at war nor at peace inherently. It depends on the mind. The earth can be the pure land if we see it as such. The scenery reflects our inner state. One who practices peace successfully sees joy and calm in every setting. One who does not practice, though they may speak well, cannot manifest peace. Why do people perceive the same world so differently? Some see peace, others see war. Is it not that peace and war are creations of the mind? If you seek peace, there is peace. If you seek war, there is war. We become what we think and what we choose. Therefore, for one who practices with the Buddha mind, wherever they go, whether amidst peace or war, they are still dwelling in the Buddha land. Likewise, a politician with a peaceful heart will act peacefully even in the midst of conflict. They do not collude with war, but instead commit to the path of peace. Everything in the world can be a gentle challenge. Some speak of sweet sorrow or bittersweet pain. If we look at life with vast compassion and purity of heart, humanity will neither crave naively nor resist blindly. Even the atomic bomb can be viewed with peaceful awareness. It is only our projection that makes it a weapon of destruction. The more a politician imposes their agenda, the less organic peace becomes. Peace is not difficult. What's truly difficult is the lack of commitment in our own hearts. Just as in romantic love, the question isn't whether the other loves us, but whether we love them deeply. Humans can move mountains, drain oceans, travel into space, and break world records, because the mind leads everything. Therefore, let us cultivate a peaceful mind. This is the most effective peace policy humanity has ever known. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Maitreya, Buddha of peace across 3 times.